So I want to talk about my Dieffenbachia a little bit, talk about what's going on with it, what's going on here with the leaves, at least what I think is going on, and how I may have managed to, get it to a point where it's healthier and this isn't a problem with the newer growth. So I haven't had a whole lot of luck with Dieffenbachia in the past. The first one that I bought didn't do very well. There was a lot of this going on. A lot of leaves toward the bottom just turned yellow and drooped, and I ended up throwing it out. And when I did throw it out, the roots looked perfectly fine. But I think the issue was there is the water that I was using. And this one, early on when I bought it, probably like a couple months ago at this point, I think, I was using tap water. Now, I did let the tap water sit out a bit so some of the chemicals or whatever could evaporate, but clearly that didn't make much of a difference because you still got a lot of this going on here. I ended up switching over to distilled water, and then the last couple times I watered it, I used rainwater, and let me show you some of the new growth here. So this is a relatively new leaf. It's small, but, this is another new leaf. Now, these ones don't have, like, the coloration of the old leaves, but at very least, they don't got the browning and yellowing going on the sides. So they look reasonably healthy. And then we've got a new one coming in right here that does seem to have some nice coloration, or whatever you call it. They're not just solid green. I'm sorry, I'm not a well-versed plant enthusiast, so I don't know the correct terminology. But yeah, this small leaf here is looking reasonably healthy. So I think using distilled water and rainwater is making a difference. I think it's helping with reducing this in the new growth. I also moved it a little closer to a south-facing window. Before, it was sort of adjacent to the window, but it was obscured by other plants. I ended up moving those other plants out of the way and having it a little closer to the window and getting a little bit more light. So I think that's making a difference too. Now, when you have plants in front of south-facing windows, like I do, during the middle of the day, I do tilt the blinds a little bit so they don't get direct light. But yeah, it seems to be doing a little better. I'm hopeful with the new growth that's coming in. Hopefully it continues to do well.